no synagogues on Mars, nor Shabbat candles on the moon.
And we have a go for auto signal.
But one remarkable individual got pretty close.
We have booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Columbia with a multitude of national and international space research experiments.
Ilan Ramon was a second-generation Holocaust survivor. His mother survived Auschwitz, where countless Jews rose through the chimneys of the crematoria. Never again became a slogan that Ilan personally turned into reality. Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein vowed repeatedly to incinerate the state of Israel. In 1979, he began rapid construction on a nuclear reactor. Ilan joined a brave team of Israeli Air Force pilots who led an impossibly dangerous raid that incapacitated Saddam's reactor. But for a man with Ilan's ambition, even the sky is not the limit.
Finally, I want to announce that an Israeli astronaut and a payload of Israeli instruments will fly on a space shuttle mission next year.
Hello, my name is Ilan Ramon, and I'm honored and privileged to be on this flight with this wonderful team.
For Ilan, for Israel, for Holocaust survivors, and for Jews worldwide, the symbolism was enormous. This ancient, miraculous people had once again risen from the ashes to not only survive, but thrive. Ilan felt compelled to represent all Jews by representing Judaism itself, and he did so by choosing to observe Shabbat.
And it was quite exciting to meet Ilan. I felt this immediate attachment because he went straight over to me and gave me a big hug.
Rabbi Zvi Konakov is director of Chabad of the Space and Treasure Coasts and met Ilan while he was in training at Kennedy Space Center.
He said to me that he really wants to keep and mark Shabbat in the shuttle, and he wanted me to tell him when would be Shabbat for the 3 weeks that he would be in space. What exact time? When would he keep the Shabbat? His question was, if every 90 minutes is another sunset, so basically another day, and every 10 and a half hours is technically Shabbat, and really every 20 days is Rosh Hashanah, if you get where I'm going. I sent letters to Rabbanim, chief rabbis throughout the world. They said that he should set his watch in accordance with the local Cape Canaveral time, and that's how he should keep Shabbat.
In addition to observing Shabbat, Ilan would also take a Tora that survived the German concentration camps into space. After months of training and a lengthy delay, Ilan and his 6 fellow crew members launched aboard Space Shuttle Columbia.
Start. 5, 3, 2, 1. We have booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Columbia with a multitude of national and international space research experiments.
Ten days later, while Jews around the globe were reciting the Friday night Kiddush, thanking God for his eternal day of rest, Ilan did the same many miles off the planet.
I'll never forget that day, that morning, February 1st, when I was walking with my daughter. We were walking to shul, walking to the Chabad Center, and I knew that the shuttle was supposed to land exactly 9:16. We didn't hear the sonic boom, which is always something you hear, and it's a tremendous blast, even louder than the actual launch.
Columbia, Houston, UHF, comm check.
This day has brought terrible news and great sadness to our country. At 9 o'clock this morning, Mission Control in Houston lost contact with our Space Shuttle Columbia. A short time later, debris was seen falling from the skies above Texas. The Columbia is lost. There are no survivors.
But Ilan taught us a powerful message. No matter how fast we're going, no matter how important our work, we need to pause and think about why we're here on earth. Truthfully, when you think about it, it really is the legacy of Ilan, what he taught us about Shabbat.
Miraculously, defying rational explanation, fragile pages of Ramon's personal onboard diary survived. Despite the extreme heat of the explosion, the extreme atmospheric cold at 37 miles above the Earth, and weeks of rain, mud, and insects on the ground, Ilan's words remained readable. "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy," he wrote. A handwritten copy of the Friday night Kiddush prayer was Ilan's final message to the world.